Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the top 5 best muscle building chest exercises. I'm here with my man, Big Knee Boss. Up guys, let's get it on. So the first and most important top 5 muscle building exercise for chest has got to be the flat bench barbell bench press, Big Knee Boss.
Barbell bench is pretty much the most well-known chest or weightlifting exercise there is.
Absolutely, bench press. How much do you bench?
It's what everyone asks.
Right, it's by far the most important chest building exercise. If you don't incorporate it into your workout, you sure as hell definitely should. You want to be doing 3 to 5 working sets, Big Knee.
I'd go 5. It's one of the big 3.
Yeah.
So go 5, minimum 3, maximum 5 sets.
And you want to be trying to hit that hypertrophy rep range. So anywhere between 6 to 15 reps. 8 to 12 is ideal, but as low as 6 and as high as 15 is going to be just fine. You want to be using enough weight to cause failure as well.
So as you can see from what I'm doing there, I'm lowering it down to pretty much your nipple range.
Yeah.
So you don't want to bring it up too high to your chest or to your throat. You don't want to bring it down too low.
Yep.
You want to pretty much bring it straight to your nipple range.
Absolutely. Going to allow you to get a lot of power, but also engage a lot of chest muscle fibers as well, man.
So each rep, touch the bar on your chest, lock it out at the top.
Power. And then the second of our top 5 exercises, muscle building for chest, is going to be your incline dumbbell press, Big Knee.
So similarly to your barbell bench, you want to bring it right down to your chest level, lock it out at the top, except the main difference is here is you're bringing it up a little bit closer to your throat.
And the one thing you want to notice here is you want to have the bench between 30 and 45 degree angle. You don't want to go higher than that because you're going to involve too much deltoid. You don't want to go lower than that because you've just started off with a flat barbell bench press. So about 30 to 45 degrees. Once again, 3 to 5 working sets, anywhere between 6 to 15 reps, making sure that you are using enough weight to cause failure on each and every working set.
Especially with this exercise, you're going to be able to squeeze a lot more at the top of each rep.
Yeah, and one thing that you want to keep in mind as well is don't flare your elbows out too much. You can drop them down towards your torso. The more you flare them out, the more stress you're going to put through your shoulders. We're training chest. We're trying to make chest gains, so you want to be stimulating as much chest as you possibly can.
And where on the bench press, when you bring it out a lot lower to your chest, you're bringing triceps. So that way it's just going to keep it all in the chest.
Absolutely. And then number 3 on our top 5 muscle building exercises for chest, little different one here, Big Knee. If we're going, the dips.
And especially weighted dips are even more effective.
Absolutely, if you can lift the weight on the weighted dip with correct form. Dips is one of those things where you can do them for triceps or you can do them for chest. When you're trying to hit more chest, you want to go as deep as you can go, but then don't come all the way up and lock out. You want to keep tension in the chest. And then on to number 4 in our top 5 muscle building exercises for chest. Once again, throwing a different one in here, we're going the pec deck.
So the main thing with this, there's 3 things that you should focus on.
Yeah.
Keeping your shoulders back.
Yeah.
So taking your front delts out of it.
Yeah.
Keeping your elbows nice and high so you are actually bringing in your chest. And squeezing at the top of every rep.
And that's the most important thing, is squeezing at the top. The reason why we selected the pec deck fly over your conventional dumbbell fly is because of constant tension.
Yeah.
Is because you can get constant tension throughout the whole range of motion, but you have to take advantage of that by squeezing at the top of every rep.
Obviously you want to squeeze throughout the whole motion.
Yeah. But
definitely give it that one to 2 second pause at the top if you really want to focus on that squeeze.
Oh, absolutely. And then once again, 3 to 5 working sets, anywhere between 6 to 15. Some people even go a little bit higher when they're doing flying movements in terms of the rep range. Once again, the most important thing is you want to make sure you're failing within that hypertrophy rep range on each and every working set.
So we normally hit this about 12 to 15 reps.
Yep.
And we're done.
And then finally, the 5th in our top 5 muscle building exercises for chest is gonna be your mid-height cable crossover.
So pretty much those 3 cues are gonna be the same as what we just did on the pec deck. Shoulders back, elbows up, and squeezes the chest.
It's a slightly different angle to the pec deck. Pec deck being the way that it works is it's constant tension and exact constant tension throughout the whole range of motion. As soon as you use cables, the tension does change because it's pulling from a certain point on the pulley. The one thing you want to keep noting here is you don't want the pulleys to be too high, you don't want them to be too low. The higher you go, the more delts you bring in. The lower you go, the more delts you bring in. You want it mid-range, just above shoulder height. That's going to get you maximum chest stimulation.
Especially when you're leaning forward, like everyone does when they're doing this exercise, is when you lean forward, you've got the tendency to round your shoulders forwards.
Absolutely.
So that's probably the main cue in this one, is keeping those shoulder blades back and make sure you are actually lead from your chest.
Absolutely, and especially if you're doing this towards the end of a chest workout, your chest is going to be fatigued, so your delts are going to try and take over. So make sure you go big, open chest, try and rotate those deltoids back. Once again, 3 to 5 working sets. Go a little bit higher in reps on this one. You can go 12 to 20 reps, but make sure you're using enough weight to fail on every working set.
And we do fail on every working set.
Watch this.
Boom.
Big Neve. Nice work, brother.
Another solid session.
That is one hell of a workout. Hey, we hope you guys enjoyed those top 5 best muscle building exercises for chest. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of all of our videos. Don't forget to also hit that post notifications button if you're watching this on mobile, man. Stay up to date with all of our newest videos. Until next time, where we come to and from, Neve.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.